Welcome to the European Parliamentary Research Service podcasts.
In this podcast, we'll talk about food, organic food, and decorticate the Commission's new plan to promote organic production in Europe. Want to know more? Stay with us.
We all want tasty and healthy food in our plates. Healthy for us and healthy for the planet.
Couldn't agree more. But can our agricultural sector give us what we want?
Well, although organic farming remains small, accounting for less than a tenth of the EU's total utilised agricultural area, organic sales have increased by over 128% in the last 10 years, and the sector will continue to grow.
To support this growth, in March 2021, the European Commission launched an action plan on organic production for the EU. Let's hear Anna Capril from the European Parliamentary Research Service.
The plan follows the objectives of the European Green Deal, setting a target of 25% of EU land under organic farming by 2030, as well as a significant increase in organic aquaculture. With these targets, the Commission wants to cut down on pesticides and fertilizers, reverse biodiversity loss, and make our food system more sustainable.
The question is, how does the Commission plan to achieve all this? Stay with us.
Well, the plan lists 23 actions structured around three axes. The first one is to stimulate demand for organic products and ensure consumer trust, for example, by pushing such products into school canteens and public offices and promoting the EU organic logo.
The second is to stimulate more farmers to switch from conventional to organic farming. For instance, through training schemes, better protecting them against unfair trading practices, and reinforcing the entire value chain.
And the third strategic axis is to enhance the contribution of organic farming to sustainability and climate change mitigation. So, what do farmers and other stakeholders have to say about these plans?
Well, in September 2020, the Commission launched a consultation to gather their views on the challenges and opportunities for the organic sector in the EU. In total, there were 840 responses, and what they said can be summarised as follows.
In general, there was agreement on the actions needed to stimulate organic production in Europe, especially through providing training and advice for farmers to switch to organic, promoting local sourcing, improving the bargaining power of organic producers, and getting more support from the EU's common agricultural policy.
Stakeholders also agree that information on organic products should be fully transparent and available to consumers in order to gain their trust.
Federico Faxin is policy advisor on organics for Copa-Cogeca, an organization representing farmers and agri-cooperatives. In his view, time is pressing and more public policy support is needed.
The Commission seems to know where we have to go. However, the target presented in the Farm to Fork of 25% of land under organic farming by 2030 is approaching very fast. Therefore, we need concrete actions and support to European farmers and agri-cooperatives if we want to achieve this very ambitious target on time.
Thierry de Lescaille, Secretary-General of the European Landowners Organization, warns of yet other risks.
Farmers are aware of the importance to produce safe, nutritious food more sustainably. The 25 organic targets is ambitious, but recent studies point out the risk of decreasing food production, a risk that could be minimized if we as a society are not reluctant to use new technologies and modernize the sector. Still, a proper discussion on how to integrate the Green Deal's objective needs to take place.
Both the European Committee of the Regions and the European Economic and Social Committee have been examining the issue of organic agriculture for some time. So, regional and local leaders highlight the key role organic farmers have to play as developers of sustainable agriculture, and have listed a whole number of reasons why local and regional authorities should support them.
EU ministers have also recognised the contribution that organic farming can make to the protection of the environment and biodiversity, including the fight against climate change and the improvement of animal welfare. And aware that organic farming is developing at different speeds across the EU, they believe each member state should make its contribution to the collective effort in order to meet the targets.
Members of the European Parliament also welcomed the proposals, but expressed some concerns. For example, how to reach the target of 25% of the EU's agricultural land dedicated to organic farming. How can farmers face increased production costs? The challenges facing different member states, the role of innovation, and issues relating to distribution, access to markets outside the EU, and competition from external producers.
So, looking to the future, I guess much will depend on how ready member states are to support the development of organic production through their national CAP strategic plans. And let's not forget one thing.
This action plan doesn't exist in a void. Organic agriculture is a key part of the European Green Deal, which involves also the implementation of both the farm-to-fork and biodiversity strategies. So, let's see how these all develop in the future.
And if you want to know more, check out Anna Capril's briefing on the EPRS website.
This is a European Parliamentary Research Service podcast.
Thanks for listening.